Alright, this is going to be a gun disarm video. This is a technique in working progress to improve. So normally, I mean, this is a replica gun, blue gun, and normally we would work on gun disarmament techniques with a blue gun. But the problem with the blue gun, move up a little closer, the problem with the blue gun is that there's nothing coming out of the barrel, so you don't know if you're actually moving fast enough to execute the technique in real life. Because in real life, the bullets move very, very fast, so you can't really dodge a bullet. So you might think that you're fast because you have something here and then you're moving, but are you actually fast enough? Now, one of the techniques is actually moving to the side, but I realized that that's too slow because what we're doing is we're using this Nerf rival gun right here, and there's actually something coming out of the barrel. Obviously, it's not going to be faster than a real gun, but at least there's something coming out to see if you're moving up quick enough. Okay, so this moves about 90 feet per second. So if he's right here and I'm over here, my hands are up, I want to disarm him. His directive is to pull the trigger as soon as I move. If I get shot, then that means I'm not moving quick enough. That means that the technique is not efficient enough. So what was happening is when I was moving this way, I was not quick enough because my body is moving, and that takes too long. So we'll see if I can do that while moving the body. You're going to pull the trigger as soon as I move. I got shot right here, okay? That's not fast enough. All right, so the next technique is where I'm not going to be moving my body. I'm just going to be moving my hands, and my objective at this moment is to grab the gun like this and on top and move it up here up so that it's not pointing towards me anymore. At that point, I will come in and disarm, but that's not what I'm working on right now. I just want to see if I have enough reaction to get out of the line of fire with this specific technique. So the next one is here, when you see me move, and shoot. There. So I didn't get shot that time. And the difference was I didn't move my body, I just moved my hands, and that millisecond saved me from getting shot. Okay, so this is the beginning of the technique. Later on, we're going to be working on actually ripping the gun away. But what's absolutely essential is to be able to get away from that first shot. And I did not know that this was not effective until something was actually coming out of the barrel. Because we're using something like this, you will not know how quick you have to move. So essentially the technique had to be modified. Originally I wanted to move to the side and rip, but that's too slow. I have to go this way. And even that, I'm barely getting away. So that's the technique right there. So your hands are up. Don't have your hands far apart. It's going to take too long to come over here. You want to have the hands close to the gun, so depending on where the gun is, if it's up here, then the hands are up here. If it's low here, then it's here. You basically want to distract them, and you want to have your hands up, so don't do it from down here because it's going to take longer. So just have your hands up, hey, I don't want any problems, and boom, right there. I didn't even think he was going to shoot, but he shot. But he's quick at pulling the trigger, and it's good training to train those reflexes. Now, this is very clear. If you cannot get away from a bullet in a Nerf gun, there's no way you'll get away from a real bullet. So you got to perfect the technique in here, you know, in the training in order to even have a chance out there. So you got to do it over and over and over again. And you also got to work on the left hand. If you had in the left hand, how are you going to move? Right now we're focusing on the right hand. There's still a lot to work on. This is a work in progress. But this is the technique right now that I'm working on to perfect this technique as quick as possible and getting out of the line of fire. So we're going to have each student try it, okay? So let's have Shazay go first. You ready? Okay. Nice. Got away. Let's have him do another one. Whoops. Got you?
Got me, yeah.
Okay, good. Let's do one more with Shazay. Just one more. Nice, nice. Okay, next.
Got me.
We'll just do one at a time. I'll pull the trigger for you. So it's 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3, kid.
Nice. Let's see if we can get 3 out of 3. Good.
Right?
Don't waste no time.
Did you get away?
Yes.
Okay.
Remember to grab it, so, you know, just push it.
Yeah, you gotta shut that time.
Not now. I survived. Oh, shoot.
So basically what I want you to do is have your hands up first.
Okay.
Because you're, like, you want to basically, you want to do it from there because you're doing it from there, so it's making me just shoot you as soon as I point it. But basically the idea is to say, hey, you know, I don't want any problems, create some distractions, and then do it. Okay?
And you're not shooting.
Yeah, but you move like we want. The objective is for me to point when you start moving, but you're not letting me point the gun at you. You're just moving as soon
I
as.
just want to live.
Next.
But
The drill is designed. You move. I see you move, and then I shoot. But you're moving when you see me move.
Okay.
So you're doing it backwards.
Okay.
So it's not working on your ability to move, to execute the technique. When I see you move, then you do it.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You're doing it backwards. Because then you're seeing me move, then you can just disarm me without me pointing at you. That's not what we're working on now.
Okay.
We're working on right now, I'm pointing at you, and then from here, when I see you move, then I pull the trigger.
Okay.
We're trying to perfect that part of it. You understand? Got away. Good.
Right.
That was good. Got away again. Nice.
Thank you.
Very good.
I'm very seafood.
Oh, you got it very good. Can't shoot me.
Nice. 3 out of 3. Good job. Awesome.
It's the onesie power.
All right, next. Next.
Everybody gets
nerves.
one.
I just don't want to get shot.
You're
I
right.
just want to get some pointed.
Nice. Nice. I didn't even get an opportunity to pull it that time.
Oh!
Did it get you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, ricocheted all the way over here.
No?
No.
Good, good, good job. Next.
Don't let him get you, Bolo. Bowling.
Excuse me, kind sir.
Didn't get you, right?
Whoa!
Nice, nice.
Stand next to me.
Get you? Nice.
Like, no.
Good. Either that or got a slow trigger pull. Go.
Let me shoot that one.
Yeah,
I say shoot that
they
thing.
got it.
Alright, next. We'll have Shaz try to pull
bad.
trigger. Maybe I'm just not as ruthless. Maybe I gotta pull quicker.
You got a good heart.
Get you?
Maybe my hand, I don't know. Something. Just
You're moving your body. You're moving your body too much.
I'm moving my
You're
body.
slowing everything down.
Oh.
There you go. Okay. Anybody else want to try again? Is that good?
I want to try again.
Okay.
Like
We see what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
so-
Yes, I move too fast. I have to wait.
Like wait, like
Center.
let us set up, and then when it's my visual to see you move, and then pull the trigger. If you can move quick enough to get away, then that's good.
Better.
He's doing it again.
Do it
I'm
again.
waiting. I'm waiting.
Just relax.
Free.
It got you, right?
I don't know. Did it?
Oh, Oh,
You need
try
to take
again.
off the down
Try again.
feathers.
Yeah, because I
It's
have
absorbing.
I got you again.
Yeah.
So that's what we're working on. Trying to get your reflex to move your hands quick enough so you don't get shot when I see you move. Okay?
Did it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Good, good. Gotcha. Okay? So that's what we're trying to work on, and then realize, Shazay back up here, realize that eventually we're building up to the point where that's not the end of the technique, but we're going to eventually have to learn how to rip the gun away. So just boom, and then eventually we come in, and then we're going to rip. But the idea of this video is just to kind of show that, hey, you know, you got to perfect it with this Nerf gun before you even think about the real guns. And if you cannot get away from the Nerf gun consistently, then don't even bother thinking that you could do something like that out there. So the idea is like, hey, you know, the person is like, hey, you know, give me, you know, don't move, give me your money, and say he puts his hands up, you know, don't shoot, things like that, right? And then he moves, okay? So we want to basically be able to see if we can disarm from this distance, and it's just a learning experience, even myself included. When there's actually something coming out of the barrel, it forces you to move faster and, you know, execute the technique with even more precision. All right?
Yep.
Yeah.